What's good, y'all? This your boy DCPRT, aka DFS Space, aka Mr. Spidey Sense, home of the Spidey Sense, the DFS Club. That's all we do, man. Is call shit out. Me and Skywalker and the family. That's all we do is call shit out. I gotta remind y'all, I had not one person come back to me and say, "Man, nice call." So I gotta remind y'all, I'm Mr. Spidey Sense. Especially when NBA comes, y'all know what time it is with that. That's where Spidey Sense came from, out of NBA. Cause we be calling shit, man, that don't nobody talk about. Nobody was talking about that Baltimore Dolphins game, right? If y'all look at my first look recap week 2 video, let me play it for y'all, man, so I can remind y'all of the Spidey Sense, man. When I get the tingling, I call shit. And then we're gonna get to the video. But let me play this video, man. Give me my flowers for this call, man. Listen up. But my favorite pay up is probably Lamar Jackson. I like this Baltimore. Favorite pay up, Lamar Jackson. My Miami game right here. I think it can be high scoring. They got it at a 43.5 total, man. I think it can be. So Vegas said it was a 43 total. So they said they was betting on that game to be low scoring. I said I think that shit can be high scoring. Check it out. Way higher than that. Way higher. Miami did, man. They got a lot of playmakers on their team right there, and I think this game can be high scoring. So I like Lamar Jackson. Listen again. But my favorite pay up is probably Lamar Jackson. I like this Baltimore Miami game right here. I think it can be high scoring. They got it at a 43.5 total, man. I think it can be way higher than that. Miami did, man. They got a lot of playmakers on their team right there, and I think this game can be high scoring. So I like Lamar Jackson. Yeah, I'm pretty confident in that game. I said it can be way higher than 43. They said 43 total. No, I said way higher, man. And they smashed. Y'all know what time it is, man. The Spidey Sense play. And I got some favorite stats I'm gonna give y'all that I like. Hopefully it do the same as week 2. But let me give a couple shout outs though. Shout out to Dave64. This man finished 3rd place and making $20,000. I don't know if you took my advice or not, but he did stat that Miami Baltimore game. He had Tua, Hill, Waddle, and ran it back with Andrews. He's in the DFS Club. Shout out to Dave64K, making $20,000. And we got a testimonial for Julian. I gotta repeat this again, man, because I really love hearing this stuff. He said, "We will think positive. My knowledge has grown since joining this group. I was throwing money away for 6 years. I joined 2 months ago, and I'm consistently hitting each night. Skywalker and DFS Space are a blessing. We will get that big one soon, fam." Boom. That's what Dave64 just did. He got that big one, right? Shout out to all the winners in MLB. Shindo ended up getting this big one. He just made $1,000 today. Finishing 1st place. So this is first takedown he ever had. So that's why I'm telling everybody in my videos. Your time gonna come. You just gotta be patient. Use bankroll management. Don't go all in. Be patient. It's gonna come. That's it. Shout out to the family. If you want to get with the winning team, the DFS Club, go to dfsclub.com. You got me, Skywalker DFS, my brother. Join a community with over 600 plus members. Shout out to the family. We play every single sport. NBA, my favorite sport. NFL, my second favorite sport. MLB, PGA, NHL, tennis, NASCAR, soccer, esports, MMA, WNBA, another good sport I love. College sport, Euro basketball, SFL. Click join now. Look at all them nice winners. Make sure you click my logo, DFS Space. And we got 4 awesome plans, man. We the cheapest in the industry, man. Our yearly plan is cheaper than most people's monthly plans, which is crazy. We the cheapest in the industry. We don't overcharge people, man. All we do is help make people money. That's what we do. We got the bronze plan for $14.99, silver plan, gold plan, and 3-day pass if you want to try us out. We help build lineups, 24/7 tips and advice, GPP cash cheat sheets, bankroll management if you need help with that. Live pregame podcast. We do a podcast every hour before lock, just dropping gems, man. Spider Sense plays. Pre-lock insight, we'll be on top of the news. You can play my lineups. I'm gonna go back over bankroll management. I'm gonna make a full in-depth video on bankroll management. YouTube deleted that video from my old channel that I had 5,000 subscribers on. No, I'm not a newbie. I'm supposed to be at like 8,000 subscribers right now, but YouTube fucked up my last YouTube channel and deleted my bankroll management video, so I gotta remake that video. It's gonna be full in depth, and y'all gonna love it, man. But I'm gonna make it private for just the family. That's it. So you gotta sign up to see that bankroll management video, and it's gonna really help you with longevity in this DFS game, and you're gonna thank me later. That's all I'm gonna say. So we got all that, and join the family, man. The winning team. We'll be glad to have you. So let's get into it, man. I'm just pumped for NBA. That's what's really going on with me right now. I'm just pumped for NBA, man. I just been chilling lately, man. Y'all know how I get when NBA comes. I be hyped. But I'm just chilling, man. But starting off with quarterbacks, any other position. I'm gonna go over all positions, who I like. I got 50 players on my watch tab that I really like. And this tool you see right here, Draft Dashboard. Get this tool for $1 for 30 days. Click the link in my description to get it. You get everything you need for DFS all on one screen. They got NBA, NFL, MLB, NHL. You can see all the stats. Get this tool for $1 for 30 days. Starting off with Josh Allen. I really like him against Miami. One of my favorite quarterbacks that you can pay up to. I like Josh Allen. I don't think they're gonna be able to stop him. So if Lamar Jackson can light him up, I know Josh Allen can. So I like Josh Allen. Coming down to Jalen Hurts, 7,600. I like the price tag. I think he belong in the 8K range. Dual threat quarterback, man. Good cash game quarterback. GPP also. But I do like him in cash because he got a solid floor. And I think he's gonna do his thing, man. Washington, you know, they give up 7 yards a carry on the ground. So this is Philadelphia's strength. It's the ground game. Man, I think Philadelphia gonna really light up Washington on the ground. So that's why I really like Jalen Hurts. We gotta see what they're gonna do with Justin Herbert. He dealing with that injury, so we'll see what gonna happen to him. If he's out, I like the Jaguars defense, but we'll get to that. We'll go to Joe Burrow. This is one of my favorite stats. Joe Burrow, Cincinnati going up against the New York Jets. The Jets, they not a slouch either. The Jets, you know, they can put up a fight. I think this game can be sneaky. It's a 45 total. I think it can go higher than that, you know, because Joe Flacco, he throwing the ball 50 times. And Joe Burrow, he wanna have a statement game. This may be the statement game. You know, because they've been on Joe Burrow. He been fucking up. And what interests me is he threw 4 picks in that Pittsburgh game. The DraftKings thing should show up right now. As y'all can see. He threw 4 picks. And still ended up with 26 DraftKings points. Just imagine Joe Burrow having an awesome game. This dude gonna go over 30. You see what I'm saying? So he gonna have that game where he going off. And I want to be there, and I don't think a lot of people gonna be on Joe Burrow. So that's when you want to pick him, when nobody on him. He been messing up these 2 games. People been doing a lot of game law watching with NFL lately. There's been a lot of game law watching. I want him when nobody want him, and I don't think nobody gonna pick him. So I like Joe Burrow. Tua, I like Tua at 6,100. You know, a lot of people been talking about coming off of him. Me too, me included. But if his ownership's still down, I like Tua against Buffalo. And plus, Buffalo defense banged up too. So that's a plus. If they defense is really banged up like that, that's why I wish all this injury news can just come out right now so I can like make my lineups right now. But it's gonna be probably tomorrow when I get finished with my lineup because there's a lot of question marks on a lot of teams, man, and it could change a lot. So we're gonna look out for that Buffalo defense news. I like Tua. especially if everybody's out on Buffalo. One of my favorite pay down quarterbacks is Marcus Mariota at 5,500. Both games decent, you know, it's good for, especially for a price tag. Really great for a price tag. Got rushing upside playing against Seattle. You know, this is a more softer game for him. So this should explode, man. If he was able to put up good numbers against the Rams, I know he can do it against Seattle. So I like Marcus Mariota. And then Joe Flacco, just because he's throwing it 50 times, man. That's the only reason why I like him. You got a quarterback on the 5,300 throwing 50 times, bro. You got to roster him. You know what I'm saying? You got to pick him somewhere. You know what I'm saying? If you playing small lineup, short, or if you playing like 1 or 2 lineups, then don't worry about it. But if you playing more than like, you playing like 20 plus lines, put Joe Flacco in there, man. Because if he throwing the ball 50 times at 5,300, ain't no telling, man. He may throw 5 touchdowns. You never know. And then it allows you to get all studs in. Like if you want to get Kupp in, if you want to get Jamar Chase in, if you want to get Justin Jefferson in, all these studs in, you can with Joe Flacco. So I don't think it's crazy. And plus it's Cincinnati defense too. The Cincinnati defense ain't been that good either. So, and they at home. So Joe Flacco could be in play, man. I like Joe Flacco. That's it for the quarterbacks. Let's go to running backs. So you got Jonathan Taylor at 9K. I expect them to bounce back. KC, they defense always suck. I expect them to bounce back. I like Jonathan Taylor. Joe Mixon, I like him at 7,600 against the Jets. I just think Cincinnati gonna try to roll over the Jets. I like him. David Montgomery gonna be chalky, but I think it's gonna be good chalk. I like David Montgomery. They're giving him touches. Going up against Houston, should be an ugly game, but you know, ground and pound. I think that's what's gonna happen with David Montgomery. I like him. Miles Sanders, probably one of my favorite running backs based off the price tag and his upside, because like I said, Washington gives up 7 yards a carry, man. He could finally see the end zone in this game, so I like Miles Sanders. Leonard Fournette, you know, he probably gonna have to do everything on Tampa Bay because that whole team banged up, but we'll see who playing on Tampa Bay. That's what I'm saying. I'm waiting for the news to come out. DeAndre Swift, I like him. Cordell Patterson in the Seattle game, I think he can be sneaky too. Gonna be low on. I can see him getting a 20 burger. You got Michael Carter. I like him on the Jets. You know, as a running back, if I was stacking Cincinnati, he 5,200. He get rushes, he get targets. You know, that's good for DraftKings with PPR. So I like Michael Carter. Then you got Brandon Bolden. You know, he could start at 4,300. You know, if what's-called is out, mine went blank. If Josh Jacobs is out, you know, he could be a play. And you know, Chris McCaffrey always in play. Henry, Eckler, you know, I don't think I need to talk about these guys. All these guys in play, man. You know, one of these games they're gonna explode. You just don't know when. But I covered the running backs I really like. Let's go to wide receivers. There's a whole bunch of them too. Whole bunch of wide receivers, man. This is where I think it's just luck. Cause it's so many good wide receivers, man. It's not a wrong pick nowhere. It's just who's gonna have the highest ceiling. That's the question. There's no wrong picks. Look, I got everybody check mark. Cooper Kupp, Justin Jefferson, Devontae Adams, Jamar Chase, Stephen Diggs, AJ Brown, Amon St. Brown, Pittman. You know, all these guys up here, man. There's no wrong pick. It's just who's gonna have the ceiling. That's it. Who's going for 50? We don't know. Everybody got 50-point upside. Chase could go for 50 and Cooper Kupp could go for 25. Cooper Kupp could go for 50 and Jamar Chase could go for 25. You don't know. So that's why I say this is where luck comes in. It's not bad luck. You know, it's not bad it's not bad when I say that, but you have to be lucky because there's so many it's so many good plays. You know, all these guys could go off. So it's just who's right. So what I'm doing is I gotta at least get 2 of them. 2 Out of all these guys, man, that way I better my chances of hitting one of them. Because I know one guy is going to go off, man. I know one guy's going off. Well, several of them, I know they're going off. I want to make sure I get the right one. So, I've been double stacking, triple stacking all these studs right here. Tyreek Hill, all these guys right here. Waddle. I like Christian Kirk at 6,200 if you want to go cheap. He putting up 20 points. Higgins, if you want to go there. He look like he back, ready to go. You know, he had 10 targets. You know, after his concussion, you know, he back right. Let's go to the cheaper Drake London. One of my favorite wide receivers, man, because he on my home team, the Atlanta Falcons. I'm glad they drafted Drake London. He was a risk because he was hurt, but this man is the real deal. I think Drake London can find himself in the 7K range. You know, this dude nice for a rookie. He's nice. He's real physical. He's very big. You know, and when we get Kevin Ridley, Falcons gonna be something to deal with. We won't have too many weapons, man. I like Drake London. Curtis Samuel, I think he's still too cheap based off his production. I like him. Jacoby Myers, you know, he's their #1 wide receiver in New England. They finally getting him involved. You know, 13 targets last game from 19. He could be low on sneaky. Baltimore been getting ate up as far as wide receivers, and you know Baltimore ranked last against wide receivers, so he could have a good game at low ownership. I'm pretty sure nobody gonna pick Myers. You got John Dotson, he been good for us, you know, the beginning of the season. Chris Olave, if you want to go there. Greg Dortch and Dotson been good to us since week 1. You know, those guys in play. You got Romeo Doubs. The coach said, you know, they want to get him more involved. So, and they got, I think, another wide receiver out on Green Bay. So, Doubs going to have to step up. I like Doubs. He okay. Braxton Berrios could be sneaky. If one of the Jets wide receivers are out. Only if they out, you know, you can go to Berrios for a dart throw play. And that's about it on the wide receivers. You know, I like Michael Thomas. I think he can be sneaky. You know, everybody up here, man. Just pick. You basically close your eyes and just pick. That's just how good all these wide receivers are. Let's go to tight end. Tight ends are just like the wide receivers, man. You got Kelsey, you got Andrews, you got Waller, you got Goddard, you got Higbee, you got Coughlin, you got Logan Thomas, you got Pitts. You know, he gonna be low on. People gonna be off him because he ain't really been doing shit. But just like David Njoku, in our Showdown podcast, I mentioned David Njoku. I was saying they probably gonna get him more involved because based off last week, he had 5 targets. Like his targets were going up. I told the family, you know, they may be looking to get him more involved, and that's exactly what they did. They gave him 8 targets and he went off, man. You know, he was in the optimal lineup, in the Showdown lineup. So, Kyle Pitts in the same situation. Nobody gonna pick him. And he probably gonna go off. He gonna have that game. He gonna go off. He just too good. You know, they just haven't had him involved. And Mariota just haven't been clicking with him. But today, maybe today, we'll see. Kyle Pitts. Zach Ertz, I like him. Had 11 targets. He looking like the old Zach Ertz from the Eagles. I like Zach Ertz. Gerald Everett, always nice. He's always a favorite of mine. But what I'm going to do is, my guy's Irv Smith, man. I'm going 100% with Irv Smith in my tight end spot. I just can't come off of him. Based off last game, he had 8 targets for 15. I think his snap percentage going to go up. I think he's going to be involved, you know, the same way like the last game. So, he only 3,100. That's too cheap, bro. That's what I'm saying. I'm using him to allow me to pick them stud wide receivers. I love Irv Smith Jr. and also Juwan Johnson. Pretty much same player. They very athletic. He's 2,900. And he getting targets. You know, if he got in the end zone, he would have had the same number of points as Irv Smith. So those two, I love those two. And Coughlin. He on a 3,800 and he's seeing good targets. What Coughlin at? Conklin right here, 3,800. He 3,800. He's seen 9 and 7 targets. He probably gonna be on my run back, you know, with the Cincinnati game. You can run him back. If he get in the end zone, boom, he can get you 16 points as a tight end, only at 3,800. You know, so those my favorite 3. But everybody, pretty much, I got listed in the red right here. I love, bro. You can't go wrong with tight ends either. They all seeing targets. They all doing good. They all got good price tags. I love tight ends. In the defense, I'm gonna just talk about the defense. I'm gonna go to cheap defenses. You can go to. You got the Buccaneers. Probably my favorite defense going up against Green Bay because the Bucs are notorious for stopping the run, and that's all Green Bay do is run the down ball, man, with Dillon and Jones. People don't roster running backs against the Bucs. And if that's all the Green Bay Packers are going to do is run the ball, I want the Bucs. I want the Bucs. I like the Bucs at 3,100. The Falcons can be sneaky at 2,700 against Seattle. The Jets could be sneaky, even though I say I'm stacking Cincinnati. You know, I'm still not biased, though. I still keep an open mind. The Jets, if things go sour, you know, shit still could go south for Burrow. Because he had been turning over the ball. The offensive line sucks right now. The Jets could probably get some turnovers, and they at home. And they only 2,400. So the Jets could be sneaky. The Jaguars, probably my favorite, cheapest defense. Especially if Herbert is out. Only if Herbert is out. If Herbert is in, I'm not going to pick the Jaguar defense. But if Herbert is out, I like Jaguar defense. I think they're going to be chalky anyway if Herbert is out. Same situation like when Prescott was out. You know, everybody chalked the Bengals the next game, even though the Bengals got fucking smashed. It didn't matter though, because the Bengals were 80% on. Jaguar probably be 70% on, you know, in cash games if Herbert is out. So it don't even matter if they don't do shit or they go off. You not moving the needle no more. It's like a free score pretty much in cash games. And then you got the Dolphins. You know, even though Josh Allen is so great, as far as DFS, he still could turn the ball over because they pass the ball so much. He passed the ball so much, it gives you opportunities to get turnovers. So that's all I got on the Dolphins. You know, and the weather might be bad in Miami with rain and stuff like that. So 2,200. You can go there with the Dolphins. And let's go to Prizepicks. So Prizepicks is a DFS parlay website. All you're doing is picking an over and under on these players. You're not dealing with any sharks like in DraftKings and Fanduel. It's just you and the projections, how the play is. You got to pick at least 2, 3, or 4 players. 2 players, if you get them right, say you get David Carr right and Tannehill right. All you're doing is, if you think he's going to get over passing yards or under passing yards, just pick what you think going to happen. Same thing with Tannehill. You come down here, place your bet. So $20 turn to 60. The minimum is $5. If you want to put $5 in, make 15. Or the maximum is whatever. You want to put $600 in. It don't matter. You can make $1,800. It's three times your money if you get 2 players right. 3 players, if you get them right, it's 5 times your money. So you getting paid out more money. So that same $600 turns into $3,000 now. If you want to do $8, that'd be $40. Whatever you want to put in is gonna be 5 times your money. And 4 players, if you get them right, it's 10 times your money. So that's a maximum amount you can make on Prizepicks at 10 times your money. Whatever you put in, just times about 10, and that's how much you're gonna win. I got a promo code. My promo code is SPACE, SPACE. Into that end, and Prizepicks give you a deal. The deal is they got a 100% deposit match going on right now. So take advantage of that free money that Prizepicks is giving out. Use my promo code SPACE, SPACE. If you deposit $100, they're gonna give you $100. So it's like you got $200 in your account. So take advantage of that free money, man. It's free money they giving out just by using my promo code SPACE, SPACE. So the picks I like for today is, and I already posted it in my chat, and it's on the community tab. I'm gonna have another pick too. But for this video, if y'all ain't seen it yet, if I can find it, I already entered this right here. I like Jamar Chase. I think he's going to get more than 16.5 fantasy score. I think he's going to smash that. Jalen Hurts, I think he's going to get over 24 fantasy points. He should smash that because I don't think Washington can stop Jalen Hurts. And then Patrick Mahomes, man, I think 222 too low for Patrick Mahomes, man. Patrick Mahomes easily getting 30. You know, that feels insulting to me. With a 22 for Patrick Mahomes. Come on, man. Prizepicks, you should have him at least 25. So I'm gonna take the over on that. I think he's gonna get over that. So these are my 3 picks, y'all. I already got this locked in. So if you ain't signed up yet to Prizepicks, if you want to play those 3 players right there and win some money with me, make sure you sign up to Prizepicks. Enter my promo code SPACE, SPACE. Don't miss out. And let's get this money. And you can play multiple sports. You can play NHL. You can play MLB. You can play college football. If you like college football, tennis. They got soccer. They got League of Legends. If you like play League of Legends. They got NBA coming up. NASCAR. Any sport you like to play on Prizepicks, you can play that also. You can mix and match too. You can put Denny Hamlin from NASCAR with Joe Flacco, Burrow, Tannehill, for example. You know, you can mix and match sports. So join the Prizepicks fund, enter my promo code SPACE, SPACE, and win some money. That's it for the video, man. Let's get this bread. Y'all know I cashed last week in my cash games. Look to make it a 2-week winning streak this week, coming Sunday. Looking to smash this Sunday. So get with the DFS Club. Click my logo, sign up, join the family, join the winning team. Home of the Spidey Sense. Y'all hear anybody else on any of these channels talking about Spidey Sense plays and Spidey Sense or whatever like that, just know it came from the DFS Club. Cause somebody gonna try to steal our shit. I know that. Let's get it. I'm gone. Peace.
So epic.